Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another episode of Michael 1985's Dreamcast Roundup. And oh boy, we are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. We really are. At this point, I don't even know myself if I mean it sarcastic or not. But first of all, I have to say I kind of cheated a little bit. I was actually grabbing the Japanese version of this game randomly out of my shelf, and I was saying, "Oh, wait a moment! I have that game. That game not only had a Japanese release, this game actually got an international release." So I actually picked out my US version of the game that I have. And I have to say one thing, unlike with the PAL versions that I tried to play so far with my Dreamcast and got a lot of read errors, this disc was eaten without a single problem. In before, my Dreamcast has problems reading European discs now and reads American discs completely perfect. But yeah, that doesn't matter. Welcome to Bangai-O. Or Bangai-O, or however you say that. And I think we're just gonna watch the intro. First of all, I have to say, I don't really have a lot of experience with that game. That was one of the games that, again, I bought cheap, put it in for like 5 minutes, and was like saying, what the fuck is this? And then I was like saying to myself, okay, once in my life, I will play this game probably. And I never did. So this is me now for the first time really playing this game. But I have to say one thing though. I played a sequel of this game on Nintendo DS. And that game was called Bangai-O Spirits. And I think I can tell a little bit about the gaming system after we saw the kick-ass intro. Again, there's no memory card, but we don't need a memory card. By the way, I hope you can read fast, guys. A game made by Treasure. And by the way, guys, I hope you can read fast. I mean it. I'm not making voice acting because it's impossible. I told you, I hope you can read fast. You know what the good thing is, ladies and gentlemen? You can actually pause the video and read it. So yeah, it seems that our main character got beaten up by some weird space bandits, and now he found his father half dead at home. And obviously the sister, or whoever that is happy that he's at home. And the problem is, she says to him now that space bandits actually broke into their home, and it was the same space bandits that attacked him. It's the Cosmo Gang or something like that, exactly. And our goal right now, obviously, is it... oh my god. Let's be honest, it definitely has a charm. And our goal, obviously, is our main character to fight off the also incredible SF Cosmo Gang with our absolutely wonderful Gundam. Or Bangai-O. I think if people see this game, they're gonna say, what the fuck is this for a shit game or something like that. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special interest game. Even the one on DS was special interest already. And I try to explain the game system now a little bit. At least the one on DS, it was kind of like that. The one on DS had 160 levels. This one has 44 levels. And the one of DS was pretty much a game like you steered that battle robot. You are able to steer that battle robot. And I think the intro is starting again, is it? Or nothing is starting. Oh, my Dreamcast just crashed. Oh, there we go. Oh, game demo. Here we can see the game demo a little bit. As you can see, these are the graphics. And this is pretty much... yeah, you see what it is, do you? It's like a goddamn destroy everything whatever game. And I have to say, playing this game on an HD monitor right now is incredibly painful. But yeah, in Bangai-O Spirits, it was actually different. In Bangai-O Spirits, you kind of had like rooms, and you had a lot of enemies rushing at you and shooting at you. It was kind of like bullet hell, and you always needed to find the best possible solution to destroy all the enemies without getting hit yourself. I think in this one it's a little bit different. So yeah, we're gonna play like the first 1, 2 or 3 levels. I don't fucking remember this game in particular at all anymore. So yeah, let's start the game, ladies and gentlemen. Our initials are AAA, because I'm AAA, and here's level 1. I think we're just gonna start. I think the controls are absolutely fucked up on Dreamcast. So yeah, the planet Danstar. And wait, that was shooting? Obviously, that was shooting in all directions. Wait, how the fuck do I fly? Oh my god, I don't remember the controls being like that. Okay, that's the most weird controls right now. No, shooting is the other one. God. Oh my god, wait. Something is wrong with my controls, guys. I don't remember the controls being like that. But yeah, as you can see, this is Bangai-O, if you can actually see something. So our goal pretty much is to get as much points in every fucking level that we can get. And there is like a mechanic in this game. The more missiles, I think, that are on screen, the more missiles you can have as your ultra attack. Here, look at this. There we go. Did you see that ultra attack? The more enemies and missiles are attacking you on screen, the more of these mega ultra attack things you get. And obviously, after you defeat enemies, you get fruit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are actually fruit. I know that you probably can't identify it as fruit, but believe me, these things are fruit. Yeah, I don't even know if there was any reason in destroying everything there. You can actually go straight to the boss at the beginning, I think. And again, the more enemies or the more targets you have on your screen, the more missiles you actually shoot with your ultra attack. I really wonder what people are saying if they see that game right now. By the way, here we have like life replenishing thing. We can actually change our character from the guy to the chick. She kind of has different attacks. She kind of has like, I think, homing lasers or something like that. Jesus fucking Christ. And you can clearly see that there is kind of the feeling of bullet hell coming up, at least when it comes to our character right now. And later there's a lot of enemies coming with a lot of bullet hellish style stuff. And seriously, playing this game in SD right now in an HD monitor is quite painful. Oh, by the way, I can't make my ultra attack. Let's change. Oh, I can't make ultra attacks anymore, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, everything that I do here right now is kind of unnecessary, because the only thing that you have to do is kind of go to the boss. Ultra attack. I think I told you guys that the Dreamcast has a lot of... Oh shit, did you see it? Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked. I think I told you guys that the Dreamcast has a lot of special interest games, and this is clearly one of the special interest games. It is actually quite surprising that this game came outside of Japan. And this game had a really tiny print run in Japan. By the way, I think it's boss time soon. I think here's the boss. I kind of want to get healed. I don't even know what the beep 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 was again. And I think I have a nosebleed. I don't even know if you get rankings at the end, but yeah, we're actually in the boss room, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get healed before we face the boss. And the boss is here. Jesus Christ. Haha, are you at top speed or just very small? I take it you are the boss of the station. The boss, or maybe... I am the street urchin Sabu. I've been waiting for you. Feel this yasa and we free. Oh my god. Strange. I'm going to be beaten by... I'm going to be beaten by a street urchin like you? Ricky, beat the boss and you win. That's how the game's played. I mean, you can clearly see the Japanese design here. By the way, if I remember, you can cheese this boss like totally easily. Yeah, so much for me cheesing this boss. I'm gonna die, guys. But yeah, the boss, as you can see, is not really smart. Or he is smart because he waits for me. Okay, seriously, I need to get some fucking health. Obviously, with the first boss, you get unlimited health. But the only thing that you have to do is stand right next to him and shoot. Oh. And obviously not make him fall down. Where is he? Yeah. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't think I have to tell you that we all clearly see the Japanese origin of this game. But yeah, it is actually a big surprise that this game got an international release. Fun fact is, this game came out first on the N64 in Japan only, and it only had a print run of I think 5 or 10,000 copies. I mean, think about that. The N64 version only had 5 till 10,000 copies that got sold, that got produced. Even the worst shitty indie game on Steam right now in the year 2016 probably has these numbers. You know what I mean? That just shows you what kind of a special interest game this is. Like I said, this game has 44 levels, and all levels are pretty much like this, if I remember correctly. Or if I don't remember correctly, because I never really played that game. I played the Bangai-O Spirits game. That is a tiny bit different. It doesn't have like an overall story like that. By the way, I think this is a shop. And she's whatever. It's super sexy M. And she wants to give me a secret. Ricky's weapon are homing spheres which pursue enemies without being aimed. Mami shoots which bound bullets which bounce off the wall. So yeah. Extremely effective in tight places. And this is pretty much a tutorial right now that we should use Mami right now. Yeah, we're the warriors of Bangai-O. And she wants to have 50,000 credits or something like that. But yeah, this level is obviously best getting solved with Mami because of the shots that she has. Again, every enemy is actually chopping fruit for some reason. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Like, this is extreme special interest. Please, ladies and gentlemen, don't ask why I own this game. And please don't ask why I own it twice. Once in the Japanese version and once in the American version. I don't fucking know. Dreamcast is a console where I bought games without thinking because they were so cheap at a point. And I obviously was a Dreamcast fanboy. I could see that people that saw the Dreamcast Roundup so far are not really impressed by Dreamcast. I mean, so far we saw Dead or Alive 2. We saw Daytona USA 2001 and this game, but believe me, ladies and gentlemen, Dead or Alive 2 and Daytona USA 2001 were actually pretty good games back in the day. Like, times clearly changed. Times clearly changed, and let's be honest, resolutions changed too. I think I'm dying, by the way. Okay, makes super mega special attack. And because there were a lot of enemies in the room right now, the super mega special attack was obviously a little bit more super mega. But yeah, a little bit of a side information. This game is made by the people from Treasure, and many people at least that know a little bit about the shoot 'em up genre, they know Treasure really well. Treasure is a really good company, making really good shoot 'em ups or even other games. Like Run and Guns. I think Treasure was even behind Gunstar Heroes and shit like that. So yeah, Treasure are definitely people that know what they do, and with Bangai-O, they clearly went into an interesting direction in making a game that clearly is not for everyone. Let's be honest here. This game is clearly not for everyone. Why can't I kill this guy? Use the fucking mega attack. And by the way, I think it's boss time already. But before I go to the boss, I should get some health, let's be honest here. And I think after that we're gonna make another level, and then I think we saw everything. I said, like, when I bought the game, probably in the year 2000 or something like that. I probably bought it later. And then at one point, I'm gonna play it. I think I will pass on that, because that's so much special interest that it's even too Japanese for me, I think. But yeah, it's the same guy again. And we're asking him if he's still alive. And yes, he's the boss of the station. He thinks he's a different one right now, and we have to look at the power of Yazan be free again. The same person, yada yada yada, get ready, go. And yeah, again, the AI in this game is not really that smart. So the best thing we can do, stand right next to him and shoot. Like, if you stand right next to him, he always wants to make his ultra attack, but because we stand right next to him, he's never gonna hit us. Yeah. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are the guys that actually developed Ikaruga, one of the best fucking shoot-em-ups ever made. I think you play this game for score. I think you can play this game extremely well for score by chaining up kills all the time and whatever. Please don't ask me. I could look at the fucking manual, but no. Let's make another level, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're gonna wrap up Bangai-O for today. I think most people will be happy if this is over. By the way, if you actually beat a level, you can view the map. This is actually a pretty nice feature. Or not. For your routing, because, hey, oh my god, look at this, guys. We can look at the map. Awesome. Yay. And we see the enemies and how enemies are placed and shit like that. And we probably can find secrets like that, yada, yada, yada. And you can only look at the map at the beginning. And by the way, in the Nintendo DS game that I played and really enjoyed, you pretty much only had one room all the time. And you always needed to find the best way in how to survive an onslaught of bullet hell. Bangai-O and Bangai-O Spirits are both a little bit different from each other. And I really enjoyed Bangai-O Spirits. In the year I think I played it in 2009 or something like that, and you were, I think, able to play it co-op and shit like that. And right now I have to say, I think I like Bangai-O Spirits more. But yeah, we're at the moon base, because that's where you go. We get attacked again by some random dudes. And the controls are a little bit weird. I actually steer the flying. I steer the flying with the D-pad, but... Oh, we have respawn here. There we go. I steer the flying with the D-pad, but the D-pad is under the analog stick on the Dreamcast. And with the analog stick, you actually do the shooting in all 8 directions. By the way, we have the shop here. Let's see what she's saying. Today we find out how to refresh energy for an all-around attack. You can see the amount of energy required from the number of explosions. In the extreme number of explosions, the surplus energy is also great. Sounds logical. Also, I don't understand it. It's totally interesting, really. So, she wants to have fucking fight. Like, you kind of learn at the beginning a little bit about the game, how the game system... Like, the beginning that you see right now, this is fucking child's play here right now. Later, there is way, way more enemies coming at you, and you need to use the special attack that you see here, or the all-around attack, how it's called, to your advantage. These enemies that you see on the screen right now, that's not a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Later on, you have way more enemies on the screen, and if you don't play really, really smart... you will die really fast. So the game probably looks for many people... Oh my god, you see it already that I get my ass kicked. For many people, the game looks like a piece of shit already. But the game really can get tough. I mean, if it's like Bangai-O Spirits in its difficulty progression, you know what I mean. The game will get incredibly tough, and I just died. The game will get incredibly tough. That's a lot of trial and error, and yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, Japanese people, ladies and gentlemen. Japanese people. Or Japanese game developers. Okay, let's try level 3 one more time and hope that I'm not getting crushed. But yeah, I obviously kind of always want to say if in the year 2016 or if in the year where I make the fucking video, if these games are still worth to play. You know, I did it with Dead or Alive 2, I did it with Daytona. I mean, you will see it already. This is an extreme special interest game. I couldn't even compare it with anything else right now. I couldn't tell you with what to compare it. I mean, there is pretty much no comparison when it comes to this game. It definitely has its charm. If you would like to play one of the Bangai-O games, I can only say play the Bangai-O Spirit game on Nintendo DS, because that one is actually pretty cool. It explains a lot. It has a pretty, I think, long-ass tutorial, but you kind of get behind the mechanics of this game. Because right now, I'm pretty sure most people have no fucking idea what's actually happening here. Why am I doing this? Hell, I even don't know why I'm doing this right now again. I mean, I'm obviously collecting fruit because I want to get points. And points are always good. And by the way, I think it's boss time already soon. So let's get some more explosions going on to get some more points. And yeah, again, this game has like 44 levels. Many people would say right now the 44 levels are 44 too much. Don't be like that. I really hope that in the video you can actually see something. Because again, this is extremely low res right now. But yeah, I think it's boss time already. There we go. And it's the same guy, obviously. By the way, they are different bosses. But yeah. I've heard a rumor that you seem to be in pretty good shape. He's obviously probably a little bit swimming the other side of the ocean or whatever. And we're gonna fight against him again. And again, we can just fucking beat him by making him stand right next to us. Where is he? Can you please come down? Get down here. So, we should be fine now. Or not. Okay, we're fine now. And with that, I think I can clearly say already that we can beat this boss. And as you can see, the more we shoot him, the more our gorge is like going up for the special attack that we learned through the tutorial chick. Bangai-O, ladies and gentlemen. I think with that we can wrap it up. Let's be honest here. This was pretty much the second time I played the Dreamcast version. Like I said, I bought this game for cheap money in the Japanese version and in the international version. And back in the day, I put it in for like 10 minutes or something like that. And I think it was around the year 2000 or 2001. I don't even know anymore. And I said to myself, Michael, you are not that 100% convinced about that game right now, but once in a time there will be a day when you decide to play Bangai-O Spirits, or Bangai-O, not Bangai-O Spirits, Bangai-O, and today was the day. Even if you didn't like the game that much, that I could kind of understand because it's extreme special interest, ladies and gentlemen. At least you were here when a monumental situation in my life happened. That almost after 15 years, I decided to give this game a try. But yeah, Bangai-O, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's nothing else to say anymore. I'm gonna make a bet. I'm pretty sure that 99% of people that watch this video and are open for games will say that this game is too much for them or too special interest. And again, I can clearly understand it. But if you want to try out the Bangai-O franchise, again, try out Bangai-O Spirits for the Nintendo DS. I mean, here the game demo, I think this game can be extremely good if you play it speedrun-wise. I really have no idea if this is a score game or whatever. But yeah, that was Bangai-O Spirits, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I'm gonna welcome you in the next episode. As always, I'm gonna let you go now, and I'm gonna welcome you to the next episode, where I will have no fucking idea what I'm gonna play, because as always, I'm picking the games totally by random. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for getting a mindfuck or something like that because you can't believe what you just saw. I am out of here. My name is Michael1985, and thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.